In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the ultimate guide on how much gems you should be buying or selling things in the marketplace. My friend Purple helped me out with this list, so his channel will be linked in the description. And before we begin, make sure you leave a like and subscribe because I'm trying to hit 50,000 subs before the end of the year. Also, at the end of the video, I'll be announcing the 2 people who won 5 Valentine's crates from the last video. To start things off, I'm going to be listing all the prices you should be buying mythics for. And we're going to start with the Titan Cinema Man. You should be buying this for about 75 gems and then reselling it for about 100. In fact, let's head over to the trading plaza right now. So yeah, this is actually a pretty decent price, but since I already have too many, I'm not gonna buy it. But yeah, like I said, if you buy a bunch of these like in bulk, it's an easy way to make a bunch of profit. Another mythic that's pretty easy to buy and resell is the Glitch Cameraman and the upgraded Titan Speaker Man. Both of these should be bought around 80 and then sold for about 120 each. So yeah, right now they're a little bit overpriced, but like I said, if you could sell these for about 120 each, that's easy profit. And then for the upgraded Titan Cameraman, you should be buying it for about 100 and then selling it for about 150. This server is a little bit overpriced, I'm not even gonna lie. But for the Katana Speaker Woman, you should be buying it for about 125 and then it should be sold for 200. And similar to the Katana Speaker Woman, and the Shotgun Cameraman should be bought for 125 and then sold for about 200. And the last easy mythic I'm going to talk about is actually the Red Laser Cameraman, which can be bought for 200 to 300 and then sold for 400 or more. And next up is the Sinister Titan TV Man. And this can be bought for about 600 to 650 and then it should be sold for about 800. And the next cheapest mythics on this list is actually the Healer TV Woman and the Large Firework Cameraman. Both of these should be bought for about 1.5k and then sold from anywhere from about 1.8k to 2,000. And the second most expensive unit to be bought for mythics is the Chef TV Man. I've seen a few of these sell for around 4,000, so that's a great price to sell at. But you shouldn't be buying these for more than 3,400. And obviously, finally, we do have the Corrupted Cameraman. This is by far the most expensive mythic on the list, and it should be bought for anything less than 11,000. I've personally been able to buy a few for 10,000, but 11,000 is still a great price to buy one at. And this unit is going to make you loads of profit, especially if you're able to sell it more than 13,000. Each time you buy and resell this, you're making about 2,000 to 3,000 gems, depending on what you bought it at and what you sell it at. So if you do this 4 times a day, that's literally a free Corrupted Cameraman right there. And now that we have the majority of the mythics out of the way, other than like Santa TV Man, we're going to do the exclusive. And I'll start with the cheapest exclusive and then work our way up to the most expensive one. And I'm going to skip over some with like over 1 million existing, like the Camera Spider, Speaker Spider, Announcer Cameraman, and then obviously DJ Speaker Man, because those aren't really worth that much. So the first one I want to talk about is actually the Mace Cameraman. It is not worth that much. You shouldn't be buying it for more than 60, and then you could probably resell it for about 100. The Large Scientist Cameraman is actually slightly more expensive at 75, which then you can sell for about 120. Saw, Jetpack Cameraman, and TV Woman all have the same prices at buying for 100 and then selling for 150. Scientist Cameraman and Titan Cameraman should be bought for 125 and should be sold from anywhere between 175 to 200. Camera Repair Drone and Scientist TV Man should be bought at 150 and sold between 200 and 225. Shield Cameraman and Flamethrower should be bought at 200 and then sold at 300. So this is honestly not a bad price. I think we'll buy it and then list it up for 200 and see if it sells during the video. And next up is actually the Toxic Cameraman. This should be bought around 225 and then sold for 300. And Green Laser, Speaker Repair Drone, and Ghost should all be bought at 250 and then sold for anywhere between 300 and 350. Jetpack Mace Cameraman can be bought at 300 and then sold at 400, mainly because of how few exist. Like look, less than 100,000 exist and this guy is selling at 207. Honestly, let's buy it and then list it at 400 and see if it sells. The Titan Drillman should be bought at 450 and then sold at 600 because of how rare it is as well. And obviously Clock can be sold for a lot, not only because of its ability, but also because of how much Robux it costed to buy. It can be bought from anywhere between 500 and 600 and then sold for 700. I personally like to sell mine for about 800 because it has a sign on it, but people only really want it for endless mode. But yeah, those are all the cheap exclusives that I'm going to talk about. And next up is all of the expensive ones. So next up is actually the Engineer Cameraman, which can be bought between 3.5k and 3.75k. And it should be sold for more than 4,500 each. Spider TV is similar to the Engineer and can be bought between 5 to 6k, and it can be sold between 6.5 to 7.5k. And Hyper is a little bit more than that, and should be bought at 10k and then sold for about 13. DJ TV is the second most expensive unit to buy at 20k, but can also make one of the most profits every time you get one. I've seen multiple sell for 23, 24, or even 25,000, so anything above 23,000 is a great price to sell it at. And obviously the last one on this list is the upgraded Titan Drillman. In fact, there's actually someone selling it for 125,000 in this server. This one depends on what serial it is, as lower ones are worth more. A good price to buy a bad serial Titan Drillman is 90k, while a more rare one like 50 should be bought at anywhere between 100 to 105k. And the range for selling one should also be between 110 to 120k depending on the serial. Up next is the two godlies, and I'll go through these ones pretty quickly. The Titan President Man should be bought at 150 and then sold for 250. And the upgraded Titan Cinema Man should be bought at 1.7k, sold at 2k. And some honorable mentions that I want to talk about is the Sinister Cameraman, and then obviously the Tradable Speaker Man. The Sinister Cameraman should be bought at around 1,000 and then sold for 1.5k just because of how low demand the unit has. And then finally, the Tradable Speaker Man should be bought at 1.25k and then sold around 2k. Similar to the Sinister Cameraman, it just doesn't really have great demand, so you can really only sell it for 2,000 typically. Obviously, these prices can change from day to day, but throughout the week, this is what I've seen to be the most accurate. And just like that, one of our Shield Cameraman and our Jetpack Mace Cameraman sold. See? I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. But yeah, for the remainder of this video, I think we're gonna try to find some good deals. The 25,000 gems we have to spend. So yeah, here we go. And there we go. We actually found an Engineer for 3.5k. He said he wanted to trade it, but honestly, we'll take it. And look, I found a Titan President Man selling at 130. Let's buy it. Put it in our booth for 200 and see if it sells. Someone just listed a Firework Cameraman for 1.7k. Let's buy it. I think that's worth it. And let's list it back up for 2.5k to see if it can sell with this. Oh, and some guy just listed a Chef TV Man for 3.5k. Let's buy it. Easy. I mean, sure, we bought it 100 over the price I said, but I think it's still worth it regardless. And no, wait, there's a Hyper for 8k? Let's go! Yo, that's such free profit. No way that actually was legit. Yo, we just got a Hyper for 8k. That's so much profit. Let's go, bro. Thank you, bro. Easy profit. Oh, and someone just listed a Healer TV Woman for 1.5k. Let's buy it. Oh, and someone just listed an Engineer for 3.5k. Let's buy it. Let's go. Easy profit. Now we're already down to 11k gems. Actually, I forgot about the giveaway, so we're actually gonna roll this right now. So all of these people won right here, so I'm gonna pick one in 3, 2, 1 and 0. I saw this person right here. Congratulations. Let me send you all 5 Valentine's crates right now. Congratulations. And the last one right here. Enjoy. We're gonna pick one more winner in 3, 2, 1 and 0. This person right here, Master Lord 830. Congratulations. I'll send you your 5 crates as well. And I think we're gonna do one more giveaway to end off today's video. So if you want a chance to win 1,000 gems, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment the value of a unit that I listed throughout this video. And your username in the message. Anyway, that's it from me. Peace out, everybody.